I really don't. I don't know. Oh!
Ah!
It's stupid. It's dumb.
So freaking. Oh, snap.
What's it?
My save device.
You don't have it?
Oh, I don't.
Sup? Sup? What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Doing good? Doing good, doing good? There she is. What's good, world? Michael Tapper. Right. So, the topic
What
for
y'all
tonight
got going on? What they
is,
got going on?
what do you guys have going on out in the world?
Other than getting on here to chat with us.
Yeah, what's going on with you? Dinner.
I wish I could eat.
What's for dinner? I ate.
I bet you did. Greedy.
I'm not greedy.
That's why we got on today.
There was food here when I got here. All I know. Alfredo. Yeah, I just had Alfredo too. Chicken Alfredo, but it was good.
But it was good. How you know his wasn't good or hers wasn't good?
I didn't say it wasn't.
You said, but it was good. Like it was in like hers made or his or hers made not have been good.
Well,
like except mine was good.
Either way, it was good.
It's gonna blur though.
It would be okay.
It hurt my eyes.
Stop looking at it.
I gotta look at it.
Just let it focus, man. It'll be okay. Cause what? Cause I'm what? All right. So from the title, when we're talking about real men and why we're needed in society. Real men and why we're needed in society.
All we need in society.
And we said we, implying that we are real men. So I guess that's.
I don't know. I might be feeling like a they them today. This is really
Was it really that bad?
Yeah,
it was bothering you that much.
It was bothering me.
Jesus Christ.
So how do you know I'm feeling like? How you know I'm a real man? I might be feeling like they them today.
They them. What's that?
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
What is a they them?
Pronoun.
What's up, doggy?
You dress me by the proper pronoun. Boy. You don't dress me by the proper pronoun, boy.
Can't call me boy. That's.
Shut up, boy. What's up, my friends? Oh, you already just looked.
I just said
what's up. I can say what's up too. You not me. I'm not you. What's up, little doggy? Little doggy. Man, we gotta chill with little doggy, man. We gotta get out of NC and chill with little doggy, man.
The dog know where we stay.
Doggy know where we stay. I just told him.
The dog can come visit.
Little doggy, and bring your doggy so he can chill with our doggies. And then be like a human doggy conversation, you know? Human doggy situation.
Oh yeah. But yeah, men in our society, are they important? Are we important? Do we exist? What are we?
You're right, they. I think I'm feeling like they them today. But not that day.
What's a man?
What is man?
What is a man?
Who is man or what is man?
What is a man? What has he got?
Nothing.
What is he? Anybody have any ideas on what a man is?
I don't know. What is a man?
The church has failed us, especially men. Ooh. That's a nice one.
Hey.
Just straight to the point there.
That's the kind of way, Doug. You feeling some type of way?
The church has failed us, especially men. It's time we had a discussion about this.
Yo, this junk is really taking me off. I'm about to throw the age.
It's not that serious.
It's that serious.
So, you want to have a discussion, Doug K, you want to have a discussion about how the church has failed us and how men have failed us. Is that the issue?
Well, you haven't told us what a man is. You said, what is a man? And then you never said what a man was.
Man was made for God, then woman for man. That's the order.
Oh.
Yeah. Men have a role to play in society, but for some reason today society has basically blurred the lines and said that men are not needed, to the detriment of society. I know most of us here already believe that. I think anyway. I think we already believe that men have lost their way or lost their place in modern society. Because man's role used to be what? To protect. His roles to protect. Those no.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling like a they them. I told you, I don't know what the role of a man is. I'm not a man today.
You need to go somewhere else, then. You look like a man.
Hey, that's what we get to do now. I choose my role.
Not the rest of us that live in reality. If you live in Bruce Jenner land, you can think like that.
Bruce Jenner, man.
Man stands for he and his. We do what we have to do, protect when it's needed, and provide when that's needed. However, it's needed. That's a little doggy definition, man.
What's that? Why can't women provide? What's wrong with a woman providing? Why can't a woman stand for her and hers? That's kind of cisgenderist. Isn't that the word?
What is cisgender? Like, I'm sick of that crap. What is that?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
What is gender? Like I said, down society has basically like men had certain roles, women had certain roles that they played in family structure. This is how it's been since the beginning of time. Men protected, women took care of the house, took care of the kids, men went out and worked, provided, and everything worked as it was supposed to. Then, all of a sudden, things started to change. Which, not to say women didn't work. Not to say that women didn't work, but they knew that they were supposed to take care of the children. And that was not a problem. No one had a problem with the situation. But after World War II, when all the men were gone, all the women had to start doing the manual labor jobs. They decided that, hey, we don't want to be at home no more. We want to go out in the workforce. And now you have kids being raised by the government, and it's a freaking psycho fest. The structure's gone. The men have been replaced by government. And men don't know how to be men anymore because they don't have any examples of men to follow. According to God's word, the man's role is to provide, lead, and protect his family. The man is expected to control their emotions. What God designed for true masculinity. Agreed.
Jay Slice, shout out to you. Appreciate it.
Jay Slice, taxation is theft.
Hey, that's real talk.
Agreed.
Well, that's not specifically what we're talking about, but that's truth. We welcome truth always. Taxation is theft. I'm with it. I'm with it. Tax these. That's what I tell the IRS. Tax these. All right. And basically cisgender, for anyone who doesn't know what cisgender is, it basically is referring to an individual whose sex, who identifies their identification or their gender role corresponds with their birth sex. So if you pretty much identify as the sex that you were born later in life, I guess you would be considered.
So you accept the fact that you are what you are.
You accept the fact that you if you have a penis, you're a man. If you have a J, you are a female. I guess it's.
So you accept the fact that you are what you are.
Yeah, basically. That's
okay.
What's the definition?
So you're saying.
Yeah.
Cisgenderism is sanity.
Yeah, if you want to say that.
It is.
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
Smile.
You're on candy camera.
Just saying, like, it's all these loony people running around here saying, I'm pansexual, or what was that? What's pansexual?
I don't know what pansexual is.
I thought you knew all the different sex of this.
It's too many. It's just too
I'm
many.
pansexual. I'm gender neutral. I feel like a woman today, but I'm swinging.
They lost me at the LGBTQ. They lost me at the Q. I was like, Q is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, queer, and then some other ish.
Hello, so was that from Tara Helms? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Tara. Thank you.
Tara Helms.
Thank you.
Hello,
appreciate it.
I'm loving the message on tradition. Keep up the good work and continue with the truth.
Appreciate that. We appreciate the love. That's real. That's real.
Oh yeah.
That's what we do. We try to speak truth wherever it is possible. Whenever it is possible.
There are many people that say that's hate. That's hate. You can't say that can't say that people can't be girls or can be. No, like
you can't say that it's okay to be cisgender today.
Yeah, exactly. No, you can't.
That's the gist of it. I'm trying to get terminology, man.
I don't even want to learn it. You can't say that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. If you say a man is a man, then you're contributing to the patriarchy and you're an oppressive pig.
What happened to the day? All right.
Are you that?
No. Pansexual is bisexual for snowflakes. Dang it. Is it really pansexual? Like what
is bisexual for snowflakes?
When they say pansexual, I think about like the panhandle. Like you talking about like regions, panhandle.
It's too many of these things, but how many of them is it?
I don't know.
It used to be easy. It used to be very simple.
Did it? What did it? Really?
Penis, boy. Vagina, girl. Wow. That was it.
So confused.
That was it. How simple is that? It's only two.
They're the most common.
Androgynous. Hey, it fit in certain places.
With gender binary.
To reproduce.
Gender binary.
But a man can't reproduce with another man. Because penis and penis don't go together to create anything.
So if you're gender binary and you like someone that's cisgender, does that make you bisexual?
Ooh, these are the questions that haunt me.
Hey, what about that? Do y'all know that? If you
I got to answer.
I
got the answer, I think.
What's that?
I think I have the answer. The answer is no, because neither of those exist.
No. Seriously. Like you gotta get the terminology. How you gonna like talk to people and get them to understand and have a reasonable discussion?
There's no reasonable discussion when what they're talking about doesn't exist.
But it exists in their minds.
I don't care what they think.
So what if you were one man? Like what if it's just one or two people trying to persuade an entire world of truth, and like you don't speak their language? Like, how are you gonna get them to understand what you're talking about?
You don't hold conversations with insane people.
Hey man, they're gonna hold conversation with you. You're just gonna not talk to them.
They're not gonna hold a conversation. They're gonna yell and scream.
But there is an answer in the insane world. You know, we talk to insane people from time to time. So if you're gender binary and you have feelings for someone who is cisgender, are you bisexual?
Live your life however you please, but nature is limited and will quickly show you what you. Yeah. The fact that you have a penis is for reproduction. The fact that you have a vagina is for reproduction. They fit together for the purpose of reproduction. Like I said before.
That's basic.
I mean, it's simple. It's basic. It works. That's what it's for.
Hey. I want somebody to answer my question. All right. I need someone to answer that question. If you're gender binary, you have feelings for someone who's cisgender.
There's no answer to that question.
Are you bisexual?
There's no answer.
It's
fluid.
What do you mean it's fluid?
It's fluid. Like progressivism. It's always moving. Like it's always going to be a new thing that's not right, and they're always going to have.
I'm going to ask the Twitterverse. I think they'll know.
You're not going to have two people to answer it the same way. I don't think there's a concrete answer.
I want to know. If no one answers the same way, then that's even better. Because then we know what we got.
You mean non-binary? I don't understand being binary, honestly.
Gender binary?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Non-binary.
Well, if there's non-binary, then there's a binary.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. I think everything was
non-binary
created,
means you don't subscribe to
everything was created in a simple manner. And yeah, little dog, I understand we get a conversation with crazy people. Understand that. And I agree. I don't like it all the time, but
okay, we'll come back to that question because no one seems to know the answer.
There's no answer.
So I bet you there is. I bet you there's an answer. Everyone ask your intelligent friends
or your in-laws that agree with this bullcrap stuff that we're talking about.
Yeah, gender binary is see somebody got something there.
But yeah, Back to the men. Back to the men. This is what happens, man. Back in the day, when a group would take over another group,
it's good, Jay James,
or a tribe, what would they do to the people?
I'm tired. When what happened when somebody took over another group?
Yeah,
of people,
what would they usually do?
Rape and pillage. I learned that off of Pocahontas, Walt Disney in the 1990s. Savages, something. Yeah, you remember that movie?
I remember that movie.
Yeah.
But they would usually take the most dominant, the biggest, strongest testosterone-filled man in the group, and they kill him. They kill him off. Or they tie him down and like humiliate him in front of everybody.
And if they were Arab, they cut their
genitals
off.
Yeah, but they would kill him, and then the rest of the people would be like, "Oh my God, that was Nduku, the strongest man in the tribe."
Poor Nduku.
He's dead.
Poor Nduku.
What do we do now? And then they would take a woman and put her in charge of everybody. Why? Because they would be less likely to revolt.
The same woman that they impregnated.
Most likely.
With that unclean child.
But they would be less likely to revolt and fight back because you just saw Nduku get his head bashed in. You're not too willing to fight after that.
Who's Nduku?
He's the big testosterone warrior.
Is he like legit? Like, is that something like a historical?
No, I just said it sounded like a tribal name. So
it might be a tribal name.
But I used to tell everybody that was my African name.
Nduku.
I used to tell everybody that Chris is my slave name. Nduku is my true name from the motherland.
Nduku. That's a song.
Is it really?
Alright, Emmett Show what?
Oh. Either way. Like I said, so
you just conjured a demon or something, dude.
Men
boy.
are very important to society. To protection, to the well-being of your group, to the well-being of your society, to the well-being of humanity. If men are weakened and pussified, then your sons weak and pussified, and you don't have men, and then you don't have.
So what classifies a male as being weak? Like, what things would what are the determining factors?
What things classify a man as being weak? What classifies a weak man?
How do you classify him? Like,
how do you classify a weak man? What are some? Let's see. What are some? What's the word I'm looking for? Traits. Attributes. Yeah. What are some traits and attributes of a weak man? Lives in fear. Jay James said lives in fear. Okay. That's a good one. What else? Anybody else? What? We'll see what they're thinking, man. A weak man can control his aggression.
So you're a weak man, Chris?
Maybe. Lacks confidence. A follower. Okay.
Chris is a weak man. He definitely cannot control his aggression.
Yes, I can.
I don't know.
A weak man is afraid to be aggressive when needed. I'm on aggressive when needed.
We got conflict in the camp. Jay James said, you afraid to be aggressive when needed. The dog said.
But see, that's still, they saying the same thing.
I know they are. I'm just messing.
Okay, those are all good points. Lacks confidence is a good one. If you can't make eye contact with other people, it's a sign of weakness. No, I didn't.
Okay.
that was my stuff. Trip. Does not take responsibility for mistakes Oh, bless others for their problems. Others for their problems.
Yeah.
Does not take responsibility for their mistakes. Exactly. That's a big
Nice.
point.
That's
a big point right there.
I like that. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't take responsibility.
Man with no more virtues and lacks the courage to fight for his values is a weak man. Okay. Those all good answers. Do we see an excessive amount of these traits in our society today? Pretty sure all of us could say yes, we do. Most of us can see these traits in our youth today, especially like our age and younger.
Of course.
You have guys that don't know how to talk to women because they lack confidence.
Don't know how to change the tire.
They don't know how to change a tire.
They're too freaking lazy to learn how. And the internet will tell you that.
They sit back and they let their women go to work and they sit down and play PlayStation all day.
You play PlayStation all day.
No, I don't. I go to work, then I play PlayStation after I come home from work. Or you ask them a question and they don't have an opinion on anything. That's a sign of weakness. Because they can't stand on anything. They can't make a stand on what they believe. They don't know what they believe. They're waiting for somebody else to form their opinions for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, somebody said being a follower. Being a follower doesn't always mean that you're weak.
Yeah.
It just may be everybody has to follow somebody.
Because if you have all chiefs in the camp and no Indians, then
you're gonna have revolt.
Big issue because you got everybody butting heads.
Now,
that's what we have a lot of times in our government.
Being a follower does not mean that you're licking somebody behind on a constant basis.
Not all the time.
Huh?
Not all the time.
No, I'm saying it doesn't always mean that you're licking somebody behind.
Yeah, but if you're
but if you are doing that,
then you're a follower. You're
weak. You will always be a follower. So you have to lick somebody's tail. Like, no. But you need to listen and be able to learn from a person that's been to where you want to go. Now, that's been a good follower.
Yeah. A follower doesn't always lick someone's behind, but butt licker is always a follower.
Boom. Strongest, so the followers were the weaker men. Okay, you're talking from like a travel story. Okay. Yeah. Understood. If you have men in the room and the guy with the strongest personality will be the one to tend to end up leading.
With the who?
Strongest personality.
Yeah.
Like these days, because we don't go around just beating each other up.
Yeah, you gotta have
a dominant position.
Hey, you gotta come in there. You gotta be like, hey, I know what I'm doing.
But it's the same.
Gotta be like Trump.
Back in the day, it was more like physical strength, but now it's like intellectual prowess or.
Yeah. You have to know how to persuade.
It's still no stunt. It's a terminal.
There's vibrations going on around here somewhere.
I'm dancing. Good vibration. Yeah, I mean, you can learn if you have a father. You can have an introverted boy. But if his father's strong and learns how to teach him, he can curve that into making his son a strong man who knows how to his children when they grow.
But that's not always the case.
And that's not always the case, exactly. Like with me, I was introverted all the way through school. I was not. I mean, I'm still not like a natural, like, number one guy that is outgoing. I always want to be out in front. That's you.
Not all the time. Sometimes I want to take a nap.
I'm saying your personality is more cohesive than mine. I'm still more introverted than you are, but I force myself to go out.
Did you just like low key say you was gonna blow me up?
No.
Okay.
Didn't say that at all. But I'm just saying, know what I'm saying? You're like different personality traits and people. Like you would be in a natural state. You would be more of a natural leader than I am because of your personality.
Even if you got a faster quick draw than me.
That'd probably kill you off.
Did you get dog in here?
No, we just dog.
Oh, I forgot.
But yeah, somebody with that type of personality or a competitive spirit. I mean, those would be your natural leaders. But like I said, you can have people that aren't that personality type that can progress into leadership position. Why does this thing keep doing that?
So basically, you're just saying you got brains and brawn. So you're saying people that aren't natural leaders are just dumb.
No, I didn't say that either.
We use them for muscle.
I just said, well, that's usually what they use for if they're dumb and strong.
So out there, just some dumb, brawny, like useless.
What is our view of the government shutdown? I don't give a crap about the government shutdown because it's not hurting me at all. I don't get any government assistance, so
it's only important when it affects you. I see. You're a great leader.
No,
you don't care about the minorities.
No,
they're affecting us.
I do, but I think people should learn how to stand on their own. I do believe that.
Definitely. I say stay shut down
because I know shut down, it's not the government's job.
People are gonna figure out how to make ends meet, regardless. Is it?
Oh Lord, how about Snoopy Pop? I'm not going to Snoop. I'm not going in Snoop Dogg.
So what was your point about men? You say no.
No, just the fact that we're needed in society because look at how society is now and look how it was. What even in the we don't subscribe to the whole color scheme, but same conversation. Since everybody else does. Look at the black community in the 1920s and 30s. And the morality that was in the group, in the community, and the way that they stood together and helped each other. And the crime rate was much lower. Why? Because fathers were in the home at that point in time. You had more black fathers in the home than you had white fathers at that time.
True that.
And the crime rate in the black community was pretty low. Now,
but we were supposed to be more oppressed then. So how did that happen?
And they'll say like poverty has a lot to do with crime, which it does to an extent, but it's not the main factor because they were poor back then too.
Yeah.
But
economic situation.
Fast forward to today. Way fewer fathers in the home than it was in the 1920s and 30s in the black community, and look at the result. Look at what's going on in the black community.
Freaking plummeted, man.
Plummeted. When did this plummet start happening? With Lyndon Johnson, they'll always say, "Can't we do that with the war on drugs?" It was already going on before then.
Before the war on drugs. Before Reagan and all that.
Great Society. Like just stopped us.
Yeah, they stopped our stream. Sorry about that. Anyone's still on? Yeah, they stopped our stream. Like they really dropped our live stream, YouTube.
Yes, they did. But we're back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That was freaky. But yeah,
you just said YouTube.
Back to my point, they didn't like me talking about the black community and the families and the fathers in the home. But yeah, so 1920s and 30s, you had more fathers, less crime in the black community. Now, after the Great Society and then the Johnson and the welfare state and paying women to not get married, basically, and replacing fathers with the government. Look at the crime rate without the fathers. Look at the basic wedlock, child being born out of wedlock, child being conceived out of wedlock. All of that has skyrocketed without the fathers in the home. The abortion rate has skyrocketed.
Ain't no structure.
Exactly. The lack of the fathers equals a lack of structure, which equals a lack of morality, which equals a lack of.
Did you say morality?
I did.
Okay. That's all it is. It starts with morals.
Yeah.
Once your morals are out the window, then the structure starts to crumble. So you don't even. When you talk about the nuclear family, obviously, even if you're not a biblical person, you understand like general nuclear family setup is going to be your father and your mother and the children, right? But in this day and age, since the family structure, it's not just in the black community, so to speak.
It's across the board.
It's all the way across the board. But since those, since like you said, those government assistance stuff is geared towards certain groups, social groups, then it seems like those social groups are the ones who the structure continues to crumble with. Those ones who accept the help from the government, those ones who replace the structure that was set up by a higher power, whatever you want to call it, or just the universe, whatever you want to call it. Those things that were set in place by those entities, if you replace them with government or man or whatever, those are the ones that seem to crumble. That structure begins to crumble, as that social group of society. So when you talk about the black community, those things were implemented, the welfare and all that. So the structure began to crumble. And after the structure begins to crumble, then you pretty much just have complete chaos and utter chaos. So now we don't even consider man, woman, children to be the nuclear family. Now it's just like, well, you do have transgenders coming into effect, so you got to think, oh, well, what if he isn't a man? What if he? Which goes back to my earlier question. Anybody out there, if you're new on this chat, if you are gender binary and you have relationships or have feelings for someone who is cisgender, then does that make you bisexual?
I thought it was gender non-binary.
Gender non-binary means you don't subscribe to the idea that there are two genders. But you're gender binary, then you do.
Then you do.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be normal?
Guess so. So normal, someone liking the normal someone. I'm confused. That's what I want to know. But anyway, yeah. When the structure crumbles, then you're like, there is no.
Here's a question.
There is no.
Should gay people get married?
What?
Here's a question. Should gay people get married and promote family values, or just continue to live a sleazy lifestyle?
He said sleazy lifestyle. He said sleazy.
J. James. Everybody, J. James.
That was funny. Sleazy.
I mean, my thing is
do
this.
What they want to do.
Do what you want to do. But don't tell everybody else they have to accept that crap.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Don't try to force everybody else to accept your way of life.
And then too, there's a difference between everyone.
I don't agree with it.
Some people don't even think
and I don't think it's right. But I'm not gonna lynch you for it.
Some people don't even think that getting married, like it's the marriage is official unless an ordained minister or somebody oversees the marriage. Some people believe that I don't even need this piece of paper to say I'm married. If me and her agree, then they believe in a higher spiritual ordinance for marriage. So they're like, the paper is just the paper, just for man to see. But
no, I believe personally that it's under God.
I'm just saying, with that mindset, then is you saying should gay people get married? Well, what do they believe is an official marriage? Do they believe they need the papers? Do they believe they need the laws and the government? Do they believe that they need that?
Let's go down this road then. Like you said, yeah, they believe in spiritual, like most people believe in like a spiritual aspect of it. Now, so do I. I believe that marriage was ordained by God. And I believe that he made it for a man and woman, and that he does not accept marriages between men and men and women. That's my personal opinion. And that's what I believe is true. Do I think the state or do I think the government has the right to determine and define what marriage is? No. So you can go and do what you want to with it. Now, if two people want to get married, two men want to get married, am I going to say that I agree with it? No, I'm not, because I don't. But am I going to ridicule them for the rest of their life because they did it? No.
So, and on the other hand, you're talking about, you know, believing that it comes from how being marriage is officiated by God. Now, if you believe one of those who subscribe to the idea that marriage is something that isn't official until a ordained minister presides over a ceremony, then I don't believe you should be able to force someone to be able to do that. If you really believe that that has to be done, and if someone doesn't agree with that idea, you shouldn't be able to force them to marry you. You know, so
that's not exactly
because people believe
exactly.
that.
Now, if you can find a daggone preacher that'll do it, more power to you. But like you said, you can't force anybody to sit there and marry you.
Yeah, you know. Because there's so many different ideas and beliefs.
If I was a ordained minister, I would not marry you. As a gay couple, I would not do it.
And for me, it depends on if I'm feeling like a they, them today or a man. So, back that pretty much is something that shouldn't be a power that's gifted to the government. It's not.
Nope.
So it's that's one of those things where it's like should gay people do this or should these people do that? Or should it? Well, it's up to.
I'm not this. God give you free will. Who am I to tell you what you can and can't do? Long as you're not hurting anyone else. Now, do I think if they want to adopt children, that's getting into another gray area, and I think you're hurting someone at that point.
Depends on the situation and circumstances there. And there are a lot of other factors that are going to go in that as well.
But I said that's not one of those. Hey, that's where I stand. Do I hate the people that's gay? No, I don't hate gay people. I have nothing against gay people.
Love gay people. What is that like?
I don't agree with their lifestyle, but I love them as individuals.
Yeah, I love people.
Someone asked us about the barrier. Gay people. Someone asked us about the barrier. I think they ought to put it up.
What barrier?
On the wall.
Democrats call it barrier. No, it's messy.
Me too. You know the Me Too movement here?
Trump says, whatever you want to call it. It's matter. Alright. So
I may not agree with certain things, but I don't think the government has the right to tell them they can't. Agreed.
So yeah, back to the men.
The men folk.
Necessary.
The men folk.
Being necessary.
Men being necessary to society. Warfare. I think men are necessary for warfare. I don't think you can have a bunch of women out on the battlefield.
You said are unnecessary for warfare?
Are necessary for warfare.
Men are necessary for warfare.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think you have to have men.
You have to have men.
Have to.
You have to have men. Men ain't gonna fight. Some men don't want to fight.
And then they won't.
I don't want to fight.
But you will.
Yeah, I will. I don't want to be drafted. I want to say I don't want to fight. I'll fight, but I don't want to be drafted. Not under the circumstances and, given the situation at hand here.
Amazon's fighting. Yeah. No, I said you got some women that will.
Yeah.
I said, but it's not a.
So would that make them real men?
No.
Would it make them real women? No.
Just make them women that like to fight.
Well, it would make them women that like to fight.
Yeah.
I think that would just make them government casualties. So, yeah, we're all in the same boat there.
I wouldn't want my daughter. The word was it?
What? What was what? What was what?
Well, I heard something.
Right.
But yeah, women can be soldiers and still be women, not dykes.
Cool.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. I never said they couldn't.
That shows us via the actions that they're taking for sure.
Yeah, but I think it's harder for them to soldier than it is for a man to.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty obvious.
It's Nate.
They're weaker by nature. Not saying that a woman can't be stronger than a certain woman can't be stronger than a certain man. Not saying that.
Hey.
But that is a
I don't know.
anomaly.
How many women are stronger than me? Let's go around the world trying to find like women that are stronger than us. How do we test that? Strength test.
You better not go to that going rush nowhere.
Do arm wrestling and push-ups, and we just do strength conditioning and see which one's stronger at the end of the day.
I know some cops who shouldn't be cops because they're females. I'm sure all of us can find women in positions that they should not be in.
Is it because they're females, or is it because I don't want to say that.
I mean, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Just because they're females?
That individual, yeah.
That individual? Yeah.
Yeah. The individual might be a burden that job that might be a burden to their job because they're a female.
I know some males that shouldn't be.
And I know some males that shouldn't
be in those types of positions because of hormone blockers.
Really, Joe?
Right. Probably would have been okay if it weren't for the hormone blockers.
I don't get that.
It's kind of hard to stop to listen to someone when they're telling you freeze, but it sounds like freeze. Stop it, you fiend. So yeah, there's that. Hey, but while we're on the subject of real men, look, it's one thing for it to be something that is being like attacked on an individual basis. Like you got your ideas, you got your beliefs. But when it's a collective thing, you have groups. This thing has been implemented into our society so deep that there are many groups who have basically subscribed to the ideology that, like we talked about earlier, the nuclear family is not. And we know it's not limited to, but it's saying that it should not be limited to. Like we need to completely not destroy, but just rearrange the idea of the basic nuclear family, which is again the father, the mother, the children. We just need to rearrange that whole idea. And there are groups that believe this. And we've talked about it before. One group being Black Lives Matter, and it's like, why would you say Black Lives Matter? What does that have to do with the gender, anything dealing with gender roles or gender discussion? Like this is about race. But it's not just about race. When we're talking about Black Lives Matter, it's not just about race.
Movement.
And we did a video about it before, but I just want to point something out again. I mean, we know if we do a little research, you don't have to just Google, just go to their freaking website, and you'll be able to see the founders. There are three women that were the founders or co-founders: Patrice Colors or something like that, Alicia Garza, and Opal Tometi. Now I'm going to read like a little excerpt from the summary on Alicia Garza, all right, and you tell me if this sounds kind of like, and this is just one part of their website, all right. You tell me if this sounds more gender centered. The focus of this is more gender or race centered. All right, it says about Miss Garza here. It says, as a queer Black woman, she's queer. I guess she's the Q in the LGBTQ. As a queer Black woman, Garza's leadership and work challenge the misconception that only cisgender, and we talked about cisgender, just means that you regular. Yeah, you're normal.
Go ahead.
Cisgender Black men, the misconception that cisgender Black men encounter police and state violence. While the tragic deaths of Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown were catalysts for the emergence of the BLM movement, Garza is clear. In order to truly understand how devastating and widespread this type of violence is in Black America, we must view this epidemic through a lens of race, gender, sexual orientation, and gender identity. All right. So in order to understand the plight of that blacks go through, of the oppression that blacks go through, we can't just look at it from a sense of race. All right, we gotta look at it from. We're talking about race over here, but in the sense of gender, we gotta look at it from the sense of gender, sexual orientation, and gender identity. So it seems to me that the focus is more geared towards changing these gender roles, or looking at this in the eyes of gender, right? And what also gets to me is when they say, while the tragic deaths of Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown were catalysts for the emergence, like, yeah, you know, they were pretty bad. That Trayvon Martin case, that Mike Brown, those were bad. But is what they're saying. If we're going to understand the whole picture here, we got to look at gender. So basically, like, yeah, they were men, but we need to focus on the women. And it also says that, yeah, this is a misconception that only basically straight black men encounter police state violence. I don't know where that is a misconception, but apparently it's a misconception that only black males go through anything. And after that, you're probably thinking like, oh yeah, she's about to say white males get mistreated by cops too, which, you know, more so often than, you know, blacks, they get mistreated. So we don't look at those stats. But yeah, you think she's about to come up and say, yeah, black whites get mistreated too? But no, she doesn't. She said, yeah, blacks get mistreated, but the deaths of Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown, they were pretty bad. You know, those black males, poor them. But if we're gonna understand this whole big picture, we gotta look at the genders. We gotta look at this from the eyes of gender and sexual orientation, because she's queer. So I mean, she has to stand up for her queer sisters, I guess. So it's personal. So it just lets you know that this movement is more personal, you know, than it is something that was supposed to be for the, I guess, greater good. So that's my point. When we have people attacking men, it's bigger than just an individual idea. It's a collective thing, you know. And there are more groups. There are more groups out there that believe this. But when we're talking about society and actually having to talk to people through for them to understand where we're coming from, we know that we will be in that category of, you know, black men. So we gotta look at those things that you know, so we can talk to people in a way that I understand it. So, and this is a group that claims to be for that community that we will be in, but they're really not.
And if you go to their website and look through the part that says what we believe on Black Lives Matter website, they speak about like boosting up women and boosting up trans women, which were once men, which would have been a father.
She probably was drunk.
But they never mention fathers.
No, they don't.
In that whole big article, they never mention fathers. Tell you what they believe, and
they describe in great detail what they're all about in their about section, but
and how they want to disrupt the nuclear family structure, since it's so patriarchal and evil.
Yeah, exactly. But they never mention
the father.
Yeah, they don't mention father. That whole layout of what they're about. When they're talking about what they're about, they never mention
fathers. They'll say women and parents, but they will not say. No, they will say mothers and parents, but they will not say fathers.
Yep, and they say that their goal is to dismantle, not destroy, but dismantle the nuclear family. Disrupt the nuclear family. You know. So, to me, obviously they're saying we need to just shake this whole thing. We need to shake this whole thing up. We don't need father, mother, children. We need to implement queer, non-binary, trans women, and they go into all that too about how they're for the trans woman and all that.
They demonize fatherhood.
They really demonize fatherhood, and they demonize man. Period. Even like the like queer men and gay men, they really don't even like take up for them like that on their website.
Only trans men, trans women.
Trans women, yeah. I guess it's
which are men who want to chop their penises off.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Or maybe they don't want to chop them off. They just want to be. I'm a woman.
They want They identify as a woman.
You're confused.
So their sole purpose really is destroying the family.
Destroying manhood.
Destroying manhood,
society.
Which
entails destroys the family. Which entails destroys society. Which makes the society easier to control by the controllers who want to control everything. It's all about control, and they have their one little bitty piece of control. Who do you know that calls somebody a freaking comrade?
Yeah, if you go through the website as well, they use the term comrade on a few occasions.
Times, yeah.
So that was weird. It was really weird. Like, I don't know any.
It sounds like 1984.
Black people, come up. Hey, hi, comrade.
1984.
Hi, comrade. You're my comrade.
1984.
1984.
Communism, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're freaking communists all day long. You can't tell me anything different. So it's quite clear to me that Black Lives Matter is an organization any black person or any person should want to be a part of.
I don't hear them speaking out about abortion though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Even though that's killed more black people than lynchings, diseases, than slavery, police brutality.
Whatever, social injustice, whatever you want to call it.
What's up, Apple?
Abortion has slaughtered black lives.
Yeah, and you look at the numbers, you break them down. Oh, blacks had the highest number of abortions than anybody.
Like, it's not even close. When you look at the stats on there, it's not even close.
But we talk about police brutality. No, stop killing your babies before they're born, and then maybe you'll have more black people here.
You have lives in your name in the name of your group, but you're not going to talk about all the lives that are lost. It's political, purely political.
Yeah, like I said, all fathers are demonized now. Oh yeah, all fathers are demonized. Fatherhood as a general in this country is being demonized. And because they know if they can get rid of the fathers and make the fathers weak or non-existent, they have a nation of women or pussified men that will not fight back when things come down the pipe.
And it's tactical when you hide your objective through the eyes of under the lens of race. You say Black Lives Matter, so we're all about black empowerment and black this and black that. So obviously we're supposed to keep them white out, because it's all about black. And then once we start talking, you get into the website, you start seeing the stuff they talk about and the things they're involved with. It's like, well, they seem to be a lot about women empowerment as well. So it's like, okay, the white man, he's being demonized too, because we just rip white, and this is really tactical how they do this. Like, it's like, we're gonna hide it under the guise of, and then the whole time you're thinking this is all about black. So I'm black, I'm a black man, so this is good for me. But the whole time, nothing's being done for you. They're not helping you get back into the home, putting the young men back into the homes. Nothing they're doing is putting the black men back into the homes, leading in the homes where they should be.
But it's like they use black people as the test tube or the test dummy for this situation, and now it works so well, we'll do it across the board, and we'll disrupt the United States from within by getting rid of the men. Once we get rid of the men, the centuries are gone, the warriors are gone, and we can control these people. By basically, it'll be a whole lot easier to control them when the men are dead.
Of course, because the men, that's the whole purpose of it. When you talk about real men, why we're needed, like you went back to the beginning.
Why we're needed as protection, as a buffer between the people that want to kill us or control us as slaves, everybody, not just black people. All y'all out there looking at it like slave equals black. It don't.
That's facts.
It does not. Slave does not equal black. So when I say slave now, I'm talking about all of us, because we will all be slaves when they come to control us. They don't care what color you are. You're an American. They are going to try to control you.
Exactly. There's no respect of color when it comes to that.
So if they can get rid of the men or make the men docile, the ones that are left, and have them wearing skinny jeans and not knowing how to work and not knowing how to protect themselves and
self-hating and wanting to cut their male genitalia off.
Yeah. It'll be a whole lot easier to control them that way. because they won't fight back. They were waiting for the government to give them things because they'll think that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes, exactly.
But it's not. Men are supposed to fight back for what's right. If something's right, you're supposed to fight for it, regardless of the consequences. I mean, that's your job to protect your family.
You should be ready to die for your family. You should be ready to make the ultimate sacrifice for your family, for your loved ones. Like that's something that was put in us as well, but we forget that because we've gotten so comfortable with someone else taking care of us. We've gotten so comfortable with the government being the ones who we look to for our protection, being the ones who we look to for our answers. You know.
Appreciate that, Tom Smith. Keep fighting
Tom
the
Smith.
good fight.
Appreciate it. Much love, brother. We really do appreciate
chat,
it, man.
buddy.
Yep. We'll hey, much love, man. We're gonna keep doing what we do. Keep speaking that truth.
Like I said, now
that comes when we can.
Our names out there. Everybody know who we are. The government knows who we are. The people that hate freedom know who we are. Hi, guys. Just saying, like, if you're a man and you cannot stand up for something that you believe in, you are not a man.
Yep, you gotta be able to stand up.
If someone asks you a question about something that you believe in and you can't say that's what you believe in, you're not a man.
Well, what about those who say that, hey, well, I don't stand up and I don't speak and I don't do anything because I have those who I love and I want to protect, and I know that the higher powers, if they saw me stand up, they saw me speaking, they wouldn't come for me, but they come for my family. What do you think about that? Is that a form of standing there? Is that a form of like protection? Protecting your family?
No, because then you end up as a slave and your family ends up as a slave anyway.
Point. That's a point. That's a good point.
Just saying. Now, short periods of time as a strategy to an end to get to the end of the slavery side and to live to fight another day, I understand that.
Yeah. But you gotta be
to an extent, but you still are extending your fighting time. It's not to I'm going to sit here and not take a stand
today,
and I will never take a stand because I'm just here to keep my family safe. You're not keeping them safe if they become slaves in the end anyway. So you can see both sides. I understand that argument. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand for that because they don't like that and they will use my family as a bargaining chip to get that from me. I understand that.
Oh yeah. And then too, we gotta, and it's not just we talking about standing and fighting in a physical sense, but we gotta stand and fight with our words. We gotta stand and fight with our intellect. You know, we got knowledge. Let's speak on it. Like we're talking about things that are going on in our government. We're talking about things that are going on. Like we believe certain things. We believe a lot of us understand the Constitution, or we read, study the Constitution, which is our law of the land. So why don't we stand and talk about those things that we believe that to our government officials? Why don't we make our voices heard? That's standing as well.
Somebody said make a statement on border security. Okay, we can tie this into this. Like the illegals coming over the border. You have people saying, no, we're the land of the free, home of the brave, so everyone should be able to come here. No. Should not. Because you have people that have been here, they were born here. We have resources here in this country. We are a country. Our best interest is to the people that live here. Now, you don't just shun people, but there should be vetting processes in place. And we should follow those vetting processes and how they work. Because if you do not, you get illegals here that take jobs, they don't have documentation, they don't pay taxes, they don't do anything, and they send the money back home. And they don't have to assimilate to your culture or to your way of life because they're not citizens of your country.
Yeah, and that's why I mean one point with that is like, you know, us actually studying it, because how can you even speak against that if you don't know what our laws actually say? You don't know what the law of the land actually says, you know, about the security of our country, about who has to say so over the security of our country, about what can actually be done to secure our
I
country and our
totally
borders.
disagree with you.
So we got to start speaking up on that stuff. That's one way of fighting.
Doug K said preachers don't need a gun. They got some pulpit to speak from.
Spread truth.
To spread truth, I mean. I disagree. I think every man should have a gun.
Every man, every miner.
Every man and every woman, if that's to be said. Every citizen should have a gun. You preacher or not. You're not Jesus. You did not come here to die. And I firmly believe that.
Gotta fight another day.
If someone threatens your life, it is your right to defend your life by the best means necessary. And right now, that's a gun, so you should have one on you. If they try to take your life, because you still have to be able to protect your family. So if someone threatens your life and you're a preacher, shoot them in the chest.
Send a mass, baby.
Another day.
Send a mice.
I do not believe that preachers should not have guns. If you go to church, you should have your gun in church too.
Take that in church.
Preacher or lay member.
Kick me out. How about it?
Usher, anybody, you should have your gun on you if you are.
If you're in leadership,
if you're able to carry a gun, carry a gun.
If you're in a leadership position, period. You're right.
That's my.
If you're
preacher should have.
Even if you're not in a leadership position,
but don't need one to voice the truth. I mean, well, nobody should be just waving a gun around saying like, if you don't do what I say, do. I mean, no.
No, they don't need one to go. You don't need.
You don't need it to win an argument, no.
Because that's, I mean, you know, when we talk about our speech and First Amendment, that's why I guess they're in two separate, amendments. They're two separate topics, really. And then what you still can't have one as far as having your freedoms without the other, but you don't actually need one to be able to speak.
What's the Second Amendment for? What is the purpose?
To protect speech. Well, to
protect your rights from a government that would oppress them. So when your oppressive government comes down and tries to force you to do things, if you have a gun, there ain't but so much they can do.
Yeah.
If you don't have a gun, and they do, they can force you to do whatever they want you to do, and you are not a citizen, you're a subject and a slave. If you have guns, they have to be a little bit more hesitant about just trying to force you to do things at gunpoint. Because the playing field is a little more equaled out at that point.
And like we always say, that's the reason, that's one of the reasons why I know for a fact that America is still America.
Oh, yeah.
Because we do have that.
Like I always say, there are too many examples within the past 120 years of governments oppressing their people.
And people not being able to defend themselves.
After they disarm their people. They disarm the people, and then they rape the people. That's how it works. You can't really force people to do anything if the playing field is pretty equal. But if it's not, I can make you do what I want to do. If I own a gun and you don't, and I put a gun in your head and you have nothing to protect yourself with, you will do what I tell you to do because you do not want to die.
Hey, but what did my man in California say? The government has nukes.
And the government will not nuke themselves.
That was a kind of stupid argument that they made. It's like, we can't stand up against the government because the government has nukes. Like, really?
And that's fear talking.
That is fear talking.
Trying to put fear into your heart to make you say, oh, the government is almighty.
They're right. Nah.
It's not.
Doesn't work like that.
I don't care who they are. They don't just get to run roughshod over anybody.
Right, Tom
That's
Smith.
part of liberty.
Gun gun owner equals citizen, non-gun owner equals slave.
Exactly. When you
Simplify.
when you give up your ability to protect your own life, you are a slave.
Yeah, when you give up your ability to protect your own your own life, you give someone else the
ability to take it.
Exactly. So it's it's quite simple when you look at it that way, but
it's crazy. You don't just allow people. You don't just give up.
I agree, Calvin H. You should have been removed from office. It says that same.
Your God-given right to self-defense. What is a good reason for you to give up your right to self-defense? What is the ideal reason for you to give up your right to self-defense? Because I don't see one. I really do not see one.
Eric Swolehead, that's his name. Eric Swolehead, U.S. representative in California. He's the one that said that they have nukes. The government has nukes. So
our own people will not do that. My family is still fighting for us. I would like to believe that too. I really would.
Well,
but I do not trust my government.
She knows her family.
Yeah, now your family, yeah, of course. Now you talking about your family in general?
Oh, his family.
Oh yeah, who's that?
So yeah, that's I'm pretty sure you know your own people.
Yeah,
so, but
I'm just talking about the government, the military as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
There are soldiers that I believe would,
if the president told them to make that move,
turn on the citizens. Look what happened in New Orleans after Katrina. You have them going door to door, like confiscating stuff like that. That's not. That's crazy. That is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Or look at the freaking Bundy Ranch.
Yeah, that's a good example.
The government agents down there trying to force people off their own land. Like, what is wrong with these people?
Yeah, making an actual attempt.
And the militia had to come
take their land
and have a standoff to keep them from taking it. Like, are you serious?
For whatever reason, there is never a reason why the government should come up to try to forcibly take your land in that manner. Never a good reason for that.
Well, because they want it and you got it?
That's basically what it boils down to at the end of the day. Even if I'm saying
that is called a land grab, and it is unconstitutional, and it is wrong.
It's wrong. It's just morally wrong, which the Constitution is moral. Is morals. So yeah, it's wrong morally, like you said. Yeah, at its fibers. Like you just don't even if it's like you have something, it is yours. It's yours. Even if you kids even understand that. And I got a toy and it's mine, and you come and try to take my toy. Who's gonna get punished if the kid comes up and try to take my toy from me? Who's gonna get punished? The kid that tried to take it from me because he's stealing.
Now, I'm the first to admit that everyone on a piece of land these days took it from somebody else. And I believe that wholeheartedly. If we are on a piece of land, we took it from somebody else.
But if we
people living on the other side of the world have some land, their ancestors probably took it from somebody else.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you they fought for it.
But check this out. You said from somebody else.
Yeah.
They took it from somebody, which means my family or my group of people took it from this other group of people, which means we were together. Yeah. We have a compact as a nation.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be family. Like, we're supposed to be together, agreeing on a set standard of laws, agreeing on a set standard of civility, agreeing on a set standard of way of living, all right? But we stealing from each other, basically. You taking from your own family at that point.
Doug said, no disagreement, guys. It's just sad to me that preachers aren't
part of discussing the importance of the Second Amendment as well as the First Amendment. No, yeah, you're right. In churches, they're not. You know,
preachers are.
We've been to a lot of churches. You know, they talk about the same stuff that they've been talking about forever. Like, they never go to stories that are actually going to line up with a lot of the situations that are going on in the real world. Not saying that stories that are biblical are irrelevant, but they never choose any stories that, I'm not some Bible buff, but I know that there are stories in the Bible that are going to be more relatable to what we're going on in society. But a lot of preachers, you know what the problem is? They'll say that, oh, it's political and we don't need to get into politics. Why not?
Exactly. Why? The church should be in politics.
But why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we be? Because somebody probably told them not to.
Oh yeah. It's not part. We shouldn't be a part of that kind of thing. But you live here.
You know why though? They're scared.
They're scared. Yep,
They're
afraid.
scared. That's why they won't talk about it.
That their congregation will not agree with their views.
Or that the government can come in and shut them down.
Or the government is gonna shut them down. Exactly. Yep, they're afraid. They are afraid of the consequences of their views and their actions. But my thing is this: there are too many stories of God blessing people that defy government. When the government was oppressive and wrong.
True that.
Too many examples.
Yeah. All you gotta do is just look, man. It's like
3 Hebrew boys. What they do? Defy the king's decree.
Government's decree.
Because it went against God's word, so they did not conform to it, and they did not agree to it, and they were
punished.
Yeah, exactly.
But they were protected.
Right?
They were protected.
Why? Because they obeyed him rather than man.
Paul and Silas.
They
got thrown in prison because there was a government in action. They weren't supposed to be doing something specific, preaching the word or whatnot. They actually went against the government there. They got thrown in prison, but they were protected. God protected them.
By God. Daniel in the lion's den. Why was he in the lion's den? Because he defied a decree from the king. That was his government official. The highest government official, the king, who told them to bow down to him, and Daniel refused, and he still prayed to God.
You even go way back to Moses.
And God protected him.
People go. I mean, you going up against government like right in their face.
The church has been cowardice for a long time. A very long time. It ain't just become cowardice. They've been cowards for a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I put it like this. We've been cowards for a minute.
You gotta talk about it, man. Doug, you're right. You gotta talk about it.
We're afraid.
But it's they go back to men, man. It goes back to men. Because if you're teaching your family this, if you got a family, then you talk about preachers, but I mean, you automatically gotta be preacher, teacher, whatever you want, whatever name you want to put on it. You gotta be that to your family.
You are a man. Yep, you're the priest of your house.
So man, so you gotta you have to be on point because they're going to be looking to you. Your wife's gonna be looking to you. Your children are going to be looking to you. So that's what makes it difficult, I guess. Like with those who are like gay or whatever, if they get married or whatever, and they're trying to how do you choose which one is the head and which one's supposed to implement the rule and make the tough decisions?
It doesn't
fit.
I
don't know. It's tough. Like which one is the man? The one with more testosterone? Are they like testosterone testers? Like you got, when you
have the testicular
like is it like a breathalyzer for like your scrotum or something that you put down there? Jesus you can just test like how much testosterone you got flowing through. I don't know. I'm just wondering. Like I don't know everything.
The testy tester.
The testy tester. Test tube. Testy tester.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Tester.
Ha
ha. Go to hell no more, boy. That's good stuff.
Yeah, the church has failed the people when it comes to that.
Flip a coin.
They refuse to stand up for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I stand firm on anything.
That's true.
Self-defense is wrong. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to kill. Thou shalt not kill. Remember.
Mm.
It's murder. Shall not murder.
Translation. Get it right.
The son's view on how to be.
He sets the standards for the daughters' expectations on how to be. Yeah, he's the leader. Of course, he's gonna be the leader. Like you
gotta try to show me your reading all fast and stuff.
What, man? I'm just saying.
Same.
I just try to help you out.
Forget you, man. I ain't asked for your help today.
Okay. But yeah,
you reading next one though. You just don't. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Kids, like the little boys. You observe different families. If you don't have kids of your own or whatnot, like I observe different families, and I see how the child, mimics the father, if the father isn't a deadbeat. I see how he mimics him, how he wants to be like him, how he holds him up to a standard of greatness, and he wants to, basically, and he learns from him, the father. And that's just, yeah. So he's going to automatically shape his son's view on life, and how to react to certain situations or whatever. And then the daughter, obviously, if he's a good man, he's going to be teaching the daughter. He's going to be showing her, not even having to say much, but he's going to be showing her through his actions how to be a man, and then she's gonna that's what she's gonna be attracted to and attached to, just off jump, just off what she's seen, what she's been exposed to. So if you got the props in the house, he's smacking moms around and knocking her head against the washing dry, and that's what the kids see, man, a boy or girl. That's gonna shape and pattern their thought process and how they perceive relationships. So I mean, it's all about their perception and how their perception is molded around your experiences and your environment.
Yeah, people don't know the history of the country. They believe that the government is king. They don't know.
Yeah. And it's been like that for so long. Like, that's why I said we got so comfortable with being spoken down to and being the ones who were in that position of servitude. We don't even realize the power that we actually have as individuals.
Yep. Government can't work without people.
That's why so many of us are scared to step out on faith and actually be the best that we can be, whether that's in our workplace, our earning potential, in our homes, like in our society, in our local governments. Like, we're afraid to step out and actually like be leaders.
But it's
get comfortable, man, sitting back and just being where we are, because everyone's not just born into leadership. You still have to grow.
Yeah.
Into that's why I say your environment is gonna help shape that. And you say natural born leader. Well, when you're born, you're not a leader. You're a baby. You have to grow into to become a man or a woman or whatever. So but we get so comfortable with society bogging us down with lies of government actually being over us and the government having all the power and authority, and these other people, like I was saying yesterday, they grow just like we grow. They come out, they're born the same way we're born, so they got to put their pant legs on, however many legs at the time, like the rest of us. So why do we feel that they have some type of divine power or authority over us when they're born into this world just the same way we are? We all are on that same level,
and they're gonna die just like we are.
Yeah, you're gonna go out just like anybody else.
Some of them don't believe they are, but
there are different ways that you're gonna go out. But I just hope it's not painful. But yeah, we all gotta go. We all gotta come. We all gotta go. So I mean, there's no difference from us. But the thing is, the way society is, you just the things you're taught, the things you're told, the environment that you grow with. That's why I feel real bad for like Democrats, man. Like those, cause we were Democrats, So
oh yeah, we were.
It's just that I know how the environment is. You just.
It's not a lot of thinking going on.
It's not a lot of thinking, and there's not a lot of victory mind. It's not like
there's a lot of victimhood.
Yeah, it's a lot of victimhood there. So it's like you grow up just thinking like, man,
everyone's after you.
I just need to stay down
so
here.
Oppressed.
Means I can't do my own
They're
thing.
doing this to me, and it's so horrible. Oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Nice hair. Everybody showing their head.
You said ain't everybody showing their head.
Yeah, Chris got nice hair, and everybody showing their head. Just saying, I ain't showing my head.
I mean, hey, it's gone. I need to shave down some more. It's coming back. It's growing back. I'm about to cut it all off again. I'll probably hit it again in the morning. Yeah.
Like I told y'all yesterday, we can see the future, past, present in that crystal ball.
It's crazy though. Cause look, my son, I love my son to death. But there's certain things I have to teach the boy. And certain things his mama can't teach him. It just is what it is. Because she's a nurturer. And most women are.
How to be a douchebag?
No. It's just certain things like, I don't know if she's watching this. Don't know. But we got a dog. His name is Apollo. He's an American Pit Bull Bulldog.
Follow that dude.
American Pit Bulldog, however you want to call it. His American Pit Bull Terrier mixed with an American Bulldog. He's bigger than my son. Son's he's short. He's small. He don't weigh that much. But he plays with the dog, and he most of the time I've told him how to control the dog, and when the dog gets too riled, I tell him just assert your dominance over the dog. And he fine with this or not. But the other day, a couple weeks ago, Apollo was playing with him. Apollo kind of big. He didn't realize he that big, so he grabbed him by his coat and was yanking on him and pulled him on the ground.
That was kind of funny.
And my wife saw this, and she freaked out. Oh my God. CJ! Oh my God!
That was more like,
yeah. Yeah. So she started tripping, and I'm standing there, and I'm just like, and she was like, Chris, go get the boy. Go get the boy. But she said, go get the dog. Get the dog. Get the dog. So, I just started easing over. Because the dog's not biting him. He's biting the coat. So I'm walking over there, just taking my time. Because I don't need to panic. Because he doesn't need to see me panic. Because if he sees me panic, he's going to panic. It's going to make the situation worse.
Which he already sees his mother panicking. So.
Exactly. So he sees his mom panicking. So now he getting scared. Because really, he think the dog will rip his face off. And I'm just like, woman, shut your mouth. Then they're serious. The dog is playing. So needless to say, his wife ran over there and saved my son and really made the situation
from
worse.
The evil Apollo.
So thanks a lot, you.
From the evil demon dog.
So yeah, I'm just saying, like, we approach stuff differently. Now, I did that for a reason, because I needed my son to realize that the dog was not going to hurt him. But my wife couldn't see it that way because she's a woman.
Woman.
I use that as a teaching moment. Some of y'all can probably say, you're a horrible father. Screw you. But yeah, we teach in different ways. Men and women teach differently. And my wife cannot teach him that skill because she's scared of the dog. So she can't teach him to be dominant over the animal.
Yeah. Be dominant. What was supposed to do? Like punch him in the head?
I
just realized how to do it. Oh, you showed me how to do it.
But I need, in that time, I was trying to get him to, like, just realize, because the more he sat there, he would have probably realized, okay,
your point should tell you
this is not hurting.
Women want to protect, fathers want to train. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say we want a baby, but okay.
Stop pussy behind my son.
Like, no, don't turn my son into a woman.
Don't turn my son into a Bruce Jenner. Please. I don't need
no
this
baby
stuff on the catwalk. Yeah, so, I mean, that's a good point, though. But, I mean, because I was with you. I mean, I saw him. I knew Apollo was playing.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell.
None of the guys in the area were tripping.
Yeah, everyone was just standing there looking like. I was laughing at first. But then it kind of.
I was trying not to.
Yeah, I could, because it's your son. But I got to laugh.
I mean, I'll take my time to get there. I'm like, the dog ain't gonna.
Why you don't want to walk that down? He cool. Scratch him. Yeah, that was kind of funny.
My kids to control wolfhounds. Oh, that's nice.
Woo-hoo.
That is nice. Some women just can't come from a place of fear. There you go. But I think that's easier for a man to do. Like I said, you have some men as a whole. I know there are exceptions to every rule, but as a whole, it's easier for a man to do that or to override fear than it is for a woman to. Just in general. But I know some women that would run circles around me in the bravery category. I know it exists. Like I said, that's an anomaly, not the norm. Understood.
Combo.
Huh?
All right, so no one still answered my question at the beginning of this when I asked if there is someone
please answer his question. God, please.
gender binary, if they have relations or have feelings for someone who is cisgender, does that make the individual bisexual? No one answered that question.
It depends on what gender they are.
I just wanted an answer. I probably missed it, but hey, cause it's serious, man. It's serious. That's serious. Like, so yeah.
Rainbow Catch-22.
Yeah,
it is.
Sleep on it.
No, don't sleep on that. Don't even think about it anymore. Get it out of your brain. Do not think about it anymore.
Maybe I have the wrong definitions. Y'all sleep on that.
No, don't sleep on that.
Hey,
let it go.
If they're of the same sex, Kev said if they're of the same sex, then yes. That makes them bisexual.
Okay. Does it?
Yeah. He gets it though. Cause
wouldn't there have to be 3 of them though?
What? Bis too. What? Huh?
I'm saying. What was the question again?
I said if you got one person that is gender binary,
which means they believe that there's 2 sexes, so they're only one of the sexes though.
They're only one of the sexes.
Okay, go to the next one.
And if you have the other individual who's cisgender,
they're only one of the sexes.
They're only one of the sexes.
So in order for them to be bisexual, it would have to be 3 people.
What?
Yeah, there are only 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're the same sex, that would just be a homosexual relationship. That wouldn't be bisexual. Ah. But if there was another person,
well, how do you know?
You don't. Why am I entertaining this? I went this far without entertaining that question, and now you got me entertaining the question.
Chantel gets it though. She said, yeah, it makes them gay or lesbian depending on biological.
So I said that Bird Box meme.
So what?
On Instagram.
What's meme on Instagram was fire.
Yeah, that was his.
Yeah, I watched that crap and I was like,
I didn't watch that.
You know what? Ocasio-Cortez belongs here. Because by the end of the film, I was like, if this ain't some Stephen King Storm of the Century type ish right here. That was some weird, like, it just made me feel like.
I just saw the previews with her blindfold on, with a pistol in her hand on the river. Yeah. And I'm like, your kids are in the boat. And you can't see nothing.
She aimed at, like, she sucks with it. She need to put that gun down.
She gonna shoot one of her kids.
That was what it looked like.
Like, they in the boat with you. You don't know where nobody at.
Well, how do you know that they were her kids?
I just assumed because they was in the movie.
That's how you would the whole movie. It was like stupid little points like that you would be like, that's really not something that's making. There's no anticipation build up here in this movie.
And Joe said it sounds like a 3-way with only 2 people involved.
Nice point, Doug.
No, fingers and toes, people. Fingers and toes.
What?
Huh? You take that how you want.
I don't want to take it.
Better question, does that mean they do not need a partner to have children?
Well, I think we're getting to the point where, like, whoever they is, don't need us, like, don't need people to have children.
You start thinking about questions like this too long, you're like, does any of this exist? Do I exist?
The Mace Lucas made another video about that John Sandra Ocasio-Cortez today. Oh, yeah. I think
he's secretly in love with her. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he probably is. He likes him like that. He likes the ignorance.
I'm in your loop. You're secretly in love with Miss
Ocasio-Cortez. He probably is. He probably like having dinner with him right now. Let me stop.
You call it the Miss Socialist
Knock
America.
the ignorance.
Huh? Sluts? No.
What?
Oh, that's the.
You idiot.
Jesus!
Oh,
boy.
No slut. No.
No slut. Zone.
All right.
No
chill out.
slut. Zone. They know.
All right.
They know. Better put your clothes on.
All right, y'all finally answered that question. So like, I feel fulfilled for tonight.
Jesus.
You guys actually answered my question. I really appreciate you doing that. That was good stuff. I was wondering when somebody was gonna be like, were they're both, depending on what gender that they were actually subscribed to, then or what gender they were born with, then it would be gay or lesbian.
You just followed our IG. Share it out to everybody you know. That's your penalty for being late to the party.
Yeah, they don't want that. They don't want that page to get out there at all. We want a song.
You want a song? Jesus Christ, what song?
Don't start him up, please. Please.
What song do you want?
Please don't do it.
Government can do things these days that will blow your mind. Let's blow their mind.
Blow your mind. Mighty fine. Just right on time. Hey, all you gotta do is follow the Constitution. It's so divine. Hey.
Hey man, but this was 1776. Bibles will be stacked up already.
I know, right? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Listen, they come look at us and be like, what's wrong with you people?
They probably think we all beta males.
Oh, yes. They would. Come on, Doug. What you want, man?
I'm sorry. I feel like I got bit.
Pause. Radioactive spider?
All right. I wish.
No, you don't.
I really don't.
Like, what were the side effects of that?
Hot sweat, headache, anxiety.
That was it?
I don't know. He might have had a heart attack.
For that long
He
lasting?
may have died and came back to life. I'm not sure.
Peter Parker. They are making robots that are just like real humans. That robot that gained citizenship in one of them stands.
In stands? I thought it was Dubai.
Was it Dubai?
I thought it was. No, it was the robot police.
No, the robot woman.
Oh, yeah.
That was like they gained citizenship in one of them. That was one of the Middle Eastern countries.
Yeah, but they had the like first robot cop like last year in Dubai or something like that.
Lord Jesus, unforgettable. Are you serious? Nat King Cole?
That's not.
I got the song though. I'm about to go find it now.
Are you freaking kidding me, dude?
I got to do it.
Oh my God.
It was a request. I have to. I have to. I'm sorry. He did it. He requested it. It has to be done.
Right.
It must be done. We won't get kicked off though.
Someone please like deny this crap. Please.
Boom. Oh boy. See if we can do this. And this is gonna be the end and we're getting off here. So congratulations, Doug. Got the karaoke song for tonight. See if we can do this. Oh, it's not playing, is it? You might get your wish, Joe. It might not play.
Cool.
Ah.
You know what?
They have reports that yeah, I've heard that too. That they're releasing stuff like 10 years after them already planned it.
Where?
In America. Like the elites.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they're. I've heard about different technology like weather. I don't want to say like weather manipulation. That sounds like conspiracy or something like that. But I have heard some things about
Like,
technology dealing with the weather in which they've known about things. The government knew about things before they actually released certain types of technology. Maybe they knew about Doppler 5000 before uh, WRAL did.
maybe. Maybe.
Maybe they gifted it to them.
They gifted them Doppler 5000.
Yes.
Oh, but that's your plate. Let's see what we can do here. Unforgettable. That's what you are.
How about we forget this moment?
What? Unforgettable. Though near or far.
Well, it's actually pretty easy to forget it, you know?
Like a strong love that clings to me. Of the thought of you does things to me. I gotta remember the words. Never before has someone been more.
I get more all the time.
Unforgettable in every way.
No, it's pretty forgettable in every way.
And forevermore, that's how you'll stay.
I think I'd rather go.
Yeah. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. All right, I'm in it right now.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
The words were escaping me.
Did you just say you were on it?
All right.
Or are you
So,
still playing it?
huh? What you talking about?
See if you were in it.
I'm talking about the video.
Oh.
You had something to talk about?
No, I thought you meant the song, but like I still hear the song.
Oh, no, you turn down some more if it's bothering you now. You don't like Nat King Cole, man? You don't like Nat King Cole?
Hey.
Some of our warships have very powerful laser weapons. Star Trek.
Yeah. I've heard about that too.
What, the laser weapon?
Yeah, the ship, yeah, have
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want that being true. All right, guys, we appreciate you coming out to hang with us on today. We were a little tired. It's been a busy day, but hey, you know, makes it all better when we get to talk to you all.
Things that I am.
He's still singing.
Unforgettable too.
So, thank you very much, and we appreciate you all. Have a blessed night, evening, morning, whatever. Continue to fight for the Constitution.
With these, so that hopefully
Perfectly.
we never have to use these little beauties right here. Peace.
Deuces.
You unforgettable people.